Today we're unpacking an engineering assessment that at first glance might seem routine. But dig just a little deeper and you've got a serious cautionary tale with real operational stakes. We're talking about a natural gas pipeline that's been sitting idle in the Kbob South field, shut down back in 2015. It's been dormant ever since, over 9 years out of service. And now the operator's planning to bring it back online. Sounds straightforward, right? Flip a valve, pressurize the line, and get the gas moving again. But not so fast. This isn't just about restarting flow. It's about facing the consequences of what wasn't done properly when the pipeline was shut down. Here's the first red flag. The 2015 discontinuation process wasn't fully compliant. Records are missing. There's no clear documentation of how internal corrosion was managed during the shutdown. That's a serious problem because when it comes to corrosion, what you don't see can hurt you. The assessment flat out warns of severe pre-existing corrosion damage. That's the actual language used. According to the report, internal wall loss could already be in the range of 20 to 30%. And that kind of degradation, it's flirting with failure. So how did we end up here? Several compounding issues. First, the metallurgy. Some carbon steels are just more vulnerable to corrosion, especially when stagnant fluids are left behind. Then there's the gas composition. Sour gas, CO2, water vapor. If it wasn't purged and dried properly, that environment becomes corrosive over time. And finally, residual liquids or sludge left behind during discontinuation can become corrosive incubators. Now add this. The well tied into this pipeline has a high UWI severity score. That's a warning sign that reactivating the well could create a surge of production fluids through the pipeline. Think of it like a hydraulic punch, loosening any debris, sludge, or corrosion products built up over the years. That surge could strip away protective films, reintroduce corrosive fluids, and trigger new damage, or even failure. So what now? The mitigation plan is smart, but it's not simple. It starts with pigging, sending specially designed tools through the pipeline to clean out debris and deliver corrosion inhibitors. These pigs don't just scrub, they're like a rolling crew applying protection from the inside out. Next up, the report recommends a heavy filming batch corrosion inhibitor. It's thicker, more persistent, and designed to form a durable barrier across the pipe wall, like armor. Especially important here, because we might be dealing with years of hidden degradation. And once the line is live, continuous corrosion inhibitor injection. That's a long-term defense strategy to guard against future risks under flowing conditions. Now let's talk about the outside of the pipe. External corrosion risk is considered low, but that doesn't mean it's ignored. The coating and cathodic protection systems appear intact. But the report emphasizes the need for continuous monitoring, because after nearly a decade offline, even small defects could grow if left unaddressed. Smart integrity means validating what you think you know on a schedule. But here's the clincher. Before any of this pipeline sees pressure, the report mandates a smart pig inline inspection. This isn't a cleaning pig. This is a sensor-packed diagnostic tool. It travels through the line like a high-tech scout, mapping wall thickness, identifying anomalies, detecting cracks, corrosion, dents, you name it. It's the closest thing we have to seeing the pipeline's true condition from the inside out. And that intel is crucial, because depending on what's found, the operator will have to make a call, repair the damage, or walk away from the reactivation altogether. That's the make or break moment. And it brings us to a deeper point. If this pipeline had been mothballed correctly in 2015, with proper chemical treatment, drainage, and documentation, this reactivation wouldn't be nearly as complex or risky. This case is more than an assessment. It's a warning. If you're responsible for aging assets, this is the takeaway. Shutting down a pipeline is easy. Preserving it for the future, that takes foresight. Corrosion doesn't rest. And time doesn't forgive shortcuts. So whether you're restarting a pipeline or just starting your planning, remember, Integrity is a life cycle discipline. What you leave behind today becomes your risk tomorrow. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.